Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we've had quite an evening. The final act of the evening is a short musical play that I've written. Before we perform that, I would like to thank our accompanist, Michael Harrison, who has been a phenomenal support for all of the musicians. So I think we could give him a round of applause. I am really fortunate to have had Michael as my piano teacher since I was 10 or 11. And I'm also really fortunate that another inspirational teacher of mine is here, Kieran Burke, and he is going to perform in this next act too. One thing I do also want to quickly mention is that a lady called Marianne Underwood is here, and she is the coordinator for the Hollywood Music Festival. She's left some leaflets at the back, and much of my performance experience and of my students have came from taking part in local music festivals. So the next one is in November, and I would wholeheartedly encourage that. I'm not going to say anything about what's happening next. We're just going to let that unfold. But thank you so much for coming and supporting us. It means a lot to me and all the performers. Thank you.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a young man, a bright young man, an intelligent young man, an interesting man, an unusual young man. He was the type of man who presented himself in such a way that one could not but watch with curiosity at the direction in which his life would unfold. Born in the Northland, he experienced many a cold winter. But even in the bitterest of winters couldn't have deterred the spirit of the man who I first met that fine May day. Akin to how a bright light breathes light into a darkened room, Salome's spirit sparkled.
Hello, how are you doing? Are you a venture capitalist? My name is Salome.
A venture capitalist?
Yeah, or like a businessman?
A businessman?
Yeah, you see, I have this amazing idea that's going to make me rich.
Make you rich?
Yeah, you see, between you and me, I think I found the world's greatest company.
The world's greatest company.
I know, it's so amazing. I mean, I can't stop thinking about it. And to tell you the truth, you're the only person who told.
Can't stop thinking about it.
No! I mean, how do you think you'd feel if you thought you'd found the world's greatest company? In fact, don't you dare answer that. I mean, I don't even think I should be talking to you about this.
Could I ask you one question?
Of course, go on, I'll tell you anything.
What is the business?
Look, I haven't quite worked that out yet.
Ah, yes, I see. Sounds like it could have a lot of potential.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. company. Plenty of money coming to me. I could buy a car, no need to work in the bar, 'cause I could spend all my life just smoking a cigar, because I think I found the world's greatest company. Plenty of money coming to me. Whammy, whammy, oh, that's the name of my company. Whammy, whammy, well, that's the name that came to me.
He thinks he's found the world's greatest company. He thinks that money grows on trees. He can't even drive a car. He's lost his job in a bar. And he's the type of stupid moron who can't even smoke a cigar.
Because I think he's found the world's greatest company.
He thinks that money grows on trees.
Whammy,
Salami,
that's not the name of my company. Whammy,
pastrami,
oh please, will you invest in me?
because I think he found the world's greatest company. He thinks that money grows on trees.
Whammy, whammy, oh, that's the name of my company.
Whammy, whammy, please, will you invest in me? Now we're going to get a snapshot into a much less confident presentation. Here we will learn of Salome as a man with serious doubt, a man who desperately longs to be free from his mind's abstractions.
Maybe I am not the type of man I thought. Maybe not, maybe not. But maybe there is more to me than my mind's fantasies. Maybe not, maybe not.
Maybe he is not the type of man he thought. Maybe not, maybe not.
But maybe there is more to me than my mind's fantasies.
Maybe not, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe,
Maybe, maybe, maybe, maybe, maybe
not.
maybe, 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 maybe.
Oh, hello, Cassandra. How have you been since the last time I saw you?
Things are good, Belinda. Work has been really busy, and the kids are now back at school. But how's everything? It's moving along nicely. What about you? How's everything with you?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear everything's well with you and the kids. Yeah, I'm good. And work's been really busy. We're very short-staffed. I've been picking up a lot of extra shifts. I'm happy to help out, but the overtime has been a lot, so I just really could do with a break.
Oh, Belinda, that sounds so tough. I hope you can get some much needed rest. You deserve a break like everyone else.
Thanks, Cassandra. Oh, now that I see you, there's been something I've been meaning to ask you.
Sure, what is it?
You know the talent show that's coming up? Well, how would you feel about doing a duet?
Of course, I'd love to sing a duet with you, Belinda. But do you have any idea about what we might sing?
Oh, I haven't given it much thought. I just thought I would check you were on board before we looked into it any further.
Well, we still have a few weeks to go, so we can have a think about it and what would work best for us. But it's a lovely idea, and I think our voices would blend really well together.
I thought so too.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Salome.
I just heard you both over talking about wanting to sing something at the talent show.
Oh, yes, well, what do you think about the idea?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay. So, you're not going to believe this. I've actually written you both a duet to sing at the talent show.
How could you have done that already when we've only just discussed it?
Ah, come on. Everybody knew that you both were going to sing a duet at some stage. And sure, last year, the music director even said your voices would sound nice together. That's what gave me the idea.
Oh yes, I remember that. I guess I've just never really thought about it since then.
Well, what's this song about then?
Well, I know you two share a beautiful friendship. So I just wanted to write something that celebrated that. And I know you two love to dance. So in the chorus, I've written about dancing by moonlight.
Dancing by moonlight? I love that idea. But do you have the music with you?
Of course I do. I was working on it very late last night. What do you think?
Thank goodness there's not too many high notes.
The words are beautiful, Salome.
I know, I wrote them.
Shall
we
give
give
it
it
a
a
go?
try?
Sure, I'll bet you.
Of course you will.
No, Belinda, that's not how it starts. Winter follows. You must be nervous in front of this big audience. Winter follows. Exactly. Shall we? Okay.
long have I known you, Solani?
Well, let's see. I auditioned for your music school when I was 12, and I'm 29 now, so that's what, 17 years?
My goodness, you make me feel old. You've come a long way in those 17 years. I remember when you first auditioned for my music school. Everyone at the school was singing pop music and modern songs, but you came in and you sang Pia Jesu. In your boy soprano voice, it was really beautiful. But what I remember most was how you didn't care about anyone else. You didn't care what the others were thinking. You just sang from your heart.
I remember the audition. I was blown away by the talent of the singers at your school. I'd never seen anything like it before. They didn't need music, they just did everything by ear. And the song was so much feeling. I remember after the first class with you, I told my mum that your school was the type of school where somebody could end up getting a record deal.
Ah, you're too kind, dear boy. The memories are coming back. Those were the days, huh?
You remember when I used to sneak out of dance class and speak to you about music and play the piano?
I do. You remember the part I wrote you for the end of term show? What was the name of the character again?
Moorcroft.
Moorcroft, yeah.
Yeah, of course I remember. I played the piano and sang, and you had all the girls fall on the floor and faint when I started to sing.
Ah, you charmed them. It was nothing to do with me.
Do you remember when you arranged for me to go into a recording studio and record my first ever song, Smoky Blue Shoes?
Well, I went down to the town and what did I see?
I seen a big, big shoe shop
Waiting for me. Smoky Blue Shoes. It was one of your best.
You know, Christoph, you've been like a father to me. And I am so grateful to know you and to have you in my life. Ever since I was a young boy, something about your music and your way of being, it really attracted me. And I know you're not a classical musician, but as I got older, I realized it was your heart that I was attracted to. I mean, I've seen firsthand how you're willing to help someone even when there's nothing in it for you. And I've seen you take on artistic projects, you know, if they have no commercial potential, but you still feel they're valuable, you'll do them wholeheartedly. So thank you. I really feel grateful to know you and have you in my life.
Solomon, I've something to tell you. I don't know how to say it. I've held this within me for so long. And it's never felt right or safe to share it with anybody, but I know you and I trust you. And it feels right to share it with you now. But I'm scared. Really scared. I'm scared that I'm going to lose you as a friend when I tell you. I promised myself that I would share this when I turned 70. But I can't wait that long. But by keeping it inside me, I'm tormented by it all of my life. And I feel that if I don't do something about it now, I never will. Or perhaps worse.
Christoph, there's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing that you can say that'll change how I feel about you.
I know. When I heard you speak just there, you gave me hope. I think it there were more people in the world like you, it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, what I'm going to tell you. It's comfortable to say that there's nothing wrong with me, but I'm still really scared.
Krista, we don't have to do this now. I mean, yeah, if you don't, we don't have to do this now. We can do it at another time. Completely okay.
Listen, I've rewritten the words of that song, the one we recorded for George's birthday. The new words explain everything that I've been trying to talk about. Look. Take a look.
I am so sorry you've had to go through this on your own, Christoph.
Well, I'm not on my own, am I? Sorry. I know this is a lot to ask.
No, it's not. I'll do anything you need. What is it?
Would you accompany me?
Now?
Yes, I'm ready. I've already waited too long. And seeing it is the only way I know. It's the only way I know how to express myself.
Of course I will. It would be the honor of my life.
Some things last forever, and some things never change. But of all the things that have come and gone, our friendship remains. I want to throw parties, I want to entertain. Christmas at my place, you bring the champagne. Delish food and company too. But there's just one more thing that I need to do, because 70's the new 45. When I finally find the courage to stop living a lie, and 70 will be the new 45. When I dress like a woman and I feel so alive, Christoph will become Christine. My life's ambition no longer a dream. So let the good times roll. I want to party. I want to dance. I want to be just like those pretty girls in France. I want to be modern with beautiful clothes, shoes and handbags and pantyhose. So let the good times roll. So let the good times roll. Because 70 will be the new 45 when I finally find the courage to keep living alive. 70 will be the
my life's ambition, no longer a dream. So let the good times roll.
Must feel good to get that off your chest. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there really did live a young man who thought he'd found the world's greatest company. You see, Salome, in a bid to get rich quick, tried to find something that would appeal to the masses. Until one day the thought came into his mind, who am I? That thought shook his entire body and being. But Salome's mind had other ideas. It took that question, who am I, and turned it into this brand, Wami. And thankfully, when Salome went to try to make an online website business out of Wami, the domain name was gone. And that was the end of that interesting but egotistical idea. But the question, who am I, never really left Salome. In the years to come, it would actually become the most pertinent focus of his life. Salome would come to see that his most essential nature was not other than love itself. And that when life was lived from that place, it was imbued with the qualities of wholeness, love, and joy.
One might go so far as to say that Salome really did find the world's greatest company. Or perhaps we could use the word community.
I've got friends in all the right places. These are the types of friends who pull the funniest of faces. They're the types of friends who'll never let you down. They're the types of friends who're always around. We've got friends in all the right places. These are the types of friends who pull the funniest of faces. They're the types of friends who'll never let you down. They're the types of friends who are always around. We are the community. We love to sing and drink cups of tea. We love to sing and we love to dance. And on Friday nights, there's a little bit of romance. Because we are the community. We love to sing and drink cups of tea.
We love to sing and we love to dance, and on Friday night there's a little bit of romance. But how are you doing? I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you can know the depths of my love and start driving you insane. 'Cause we are the community. We love to sing and drink cups of tea. We love to sing and we love to dance. And on Friday night, there's a little bit of romance. Because we are the community. We are the community. We are the community. We are the community.
Well, you probably weren't expecting that. Thank you so much for coming, and we hopefully look forward to seeing you over the weekend. Thank you to Kieran, thank you to Michael, thank you to the community, to all the performers, and to you, the audience. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Again, thank you, Solomon, for all that, and everybody else who took part. Just when you're leaving the building, just be careful, we're getting the lights put on for you, so if you do fall over, I've told you, so you can't claim off us. Okay? But it's lovely to see you. Don't forget tomorrow night and Sunday after lunch, 2 p.m, I know they would enjoy the support. And can I just thank you for your generosity? All the funds from tonight go towards the musicians, and Solomon has a real heart and a passion for that. Don't forget to lift some of the flyers on the way out. I did mention Hollywood. Also for us, Solomon, shameless plug, all these events starting up in September. Our little flyers are there as well if you want to know what's on in the community hall. But thank you, have a safe night, and hopefully see some of you, or not, if not all of you, tomorrow night. Thank you.